In this video, I am going to be talking about the power of prayer, the power of embodiment via affirmations and expectations. But before I get into that, I'm going to do a little brief weekly wrap up and maybe talk about some things that I plan to do starting this coming week. So, of course, I spent time with my family members yesterday. They came up to help me celebrate my birthday. And what else happened this week? I don't know. I just feel like I got a lot accomplished as far as this one goal, even though I haven't fully completed the thing to be able to announce it. I feel like I have made a lot of strides on it, way more than I had even expected to. But fingers crossed, tomorrow I will do it. I will do it. And I got to stop talking about it and saying that I'm going to do it, because I feel like it's diminishing me actually doing it. But anyway, so yeah, those are the main two things: spending time with family, celebrating my birthday, and getting things knocked out and doing things that I never thought that I would do. Even though I know it was capable, I just never thought that I would fully do it. But this year is all about getting to it and doing it. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And then what else? Anything else? That's it for the most part. And so, oh yeah, I've been listening to more music, and usually, you know how you hear the little clips on Instagram or maybe TikTok. I'm not really on TikTok like that, but people do send me TikTok videos, and I hear those little snippets of songs. And doing that, you tend to just only hear like the chorus or the most like catchy part of the song. But I've been getting back into listening to music, and I tried to venture out and listen to some new songs. Right now I'm stuck on the LMA. This is Little Things right now, because it's like, I don't know, something about those words in that song and something about the vibe of it, the whole thing put together just makes you feel, well, just makes me feel like I'm really singing to my man. And, you know, I'm preparing. If you stay ready, you'll have to get ready. But anyway, so yeah, I've been doing that. And then I came across this other song that I had only been listening to the most catchy parts of, or just the chorus. It's called Already Her by, dang, I don't even have her name here, but I'll leave it in the description. But I'm just going to go, it's pretty much like affirmations. And this is how, after I finish recording this video, I am going to go over this and put together. This song for me is like a prayer. It's about embodiment, but it's also kind of like a prayer. And I am going to, after I make this video, tailor this more specifically to myself and pull out what works for me. And I'm going to have a conversation with God, because I got to talk to him. And I got to draw closer to him. And one way that I do that is through prayer, writing, and talking. So yeah. But anyway, I wanted to share this just because the way this is written is like, oh my God. It's written by a woman, but you know, and the name of the song is I'm Already Her. But you know, if you're a man and you're listening, then you can say I'm already him, because you know, yeah. So let me just, I guess I could go through all of it, but I don't know. I'm recording this and it's like 11:30. You gotta download and all that other stuff, and I want to get it in for the day and consistent. But we'll see. We'll get it now. Let's see. It starts off saying, I don't wait on confirmation. I walk like it's already done. If ever been attached to my name since before I was born. I don't shrink to make rooms rise when I come. Alignment ain't a moment, baby, it's where I'm from. I was like, girl, yes. She said, I don't beg, flex, since I am the access. I don't chase the seat. I inherit to the table. Nothing about me is pending or trying. I live in the prayer I used to pray for. Ooh. And she says, I'm already her, chosen before I ever arrived. You can see it in my aura. You can hear it in my life. I don't force what's mine. It comes because I'm aligned. I'm not becoming the woman. I am the woman. I'm already her. And that chorus, it really stood out to me, especially the part that says, I'm chosen before I ever arrive. You can see it in my aura. And even though I'm still working on fully embodying that, I know I'm on the right path. I know I'm coming into alignment with that based off, how I show up, by the way I dress. Like even last night when we went out to this place to celebrate my birthday, while we was checking in for the reservation, it was a whole table, like 10 to 12 women, and they was just staring at me, and I could tell they were staring, but I was, focusing on the man in front of me who was, taking my information so he could sit us. And so I looked back at him while still talking to him, and they was like, we're so sorry for staring, but we just wanted to say we're all just admiring how you're put together and everything that you have on. And that lets me know that the way that I'm dressing is aligning with the aura that, like, my aura is showing up through the way that I'm dressing, and I don't have to speak on it because I've been intentional with how I put myself together, if that makes sense. And I get that quite a lot, which is why I'm going to start doing some get ready with me's and showing what I have on and stuff like that. And then making some content around, dressing, being fashionable, and then how you can, embody your style so that you don't have to speak when you show up in a room. Like how you put yourself together already says things for you before you say them for yourself. So I'm start doing that too because I really enjoy it. I like it. I love it. So I'm start doing that. But yeah. And then the next part goes, I don't compete. There's no race when you're called. I don't lower myself. I cost too much to fall. I don't convince anyone. Evidence walks with me. My reflection is proof that the world became me. Ooh, this song, y'all need to go hear it. I'm already heard. I'm gonna put it in the, like, it's gonna make you really, put it in there. And so when she says I don't compete, there's no race when you're called. For a long time, I've been very intentional about that. Like, I don't want to be nobody else. Nobody else is me. Ain't no need to compete. And I feel like God was very intentional with making each and every last one of us the way he made us, because we all have our specific part to play in this world. So why compete? And when you compete, you knock yourself off your kilter. You don't even show up fully in your purpose and what it is you're supposed to be doing when you do that. And I don't want to do that. So there's no need to compete. Then she said, I don't hustle for value. I embody. And some of these words are wrong, like not written correctly off this, what I printed out. But yeah. And this is my favorite part. I posted this on my threads. I don't pray in panic. I pray in authority. It reminds me of that verse which says, don't worry for nothing. Be anxious for nothing. Like, why? Why? Well, I understand why, but it's like, remember, you have to come into remembrance with that. Even if you might get off track with it and forget it a little bit, come into remembrance. Be worried for nothing. Be anxious for nothing. I'm a living testimony, man. I went 5 whole months with my work volume being decreased, but God, like, it's like, it's been good. Living proof. And then I like when she says, everything meant for me recognizes me on sight. No delayed blessings, just divine timing in flight. I don't think that's right. I don't think, I added a little rhyme myself. I don't think it's right, the just divine timing in flight. I don't think that's right. I think she said something else. But like I said, I'll put this on in the description. But she said, everything meant for me recognizes me on sight. And I don't know what she meant by that, but for me, when I thought about it, I thought about, like, and this is the month for love. This is my year for love. And so I'm thinking, like, when my man sees me, he gonna recognize me on sight. Like, it ain't gonna be no competition. It ain't gonna be no triangulation. It's just gonna be alignment on sight. I'm a woman of integrity. And I deeply believe a man of integrity would notice that about me when he sees me. He's gonna know. He's gonna know that we complement each other and complement each other. COMPLEMENT and COMPLIMENT each other on site. On site. And so yeah. She said, I don't chase, I attract by existing, right? Like I don't evolve into her. I remember her. Ooh, I don't evolve into her. I remember her. And that reminded me of a thought that I'm always thinking, constantly revisiting. I deeply believe that a lot of things in life, not all things maybe, but a lot of things in life are not found or created, they're remembered. And the reason why I say they're remembered is because it goes back to what I was saying. Did I say that? Anyway, it goes back to another thought that I have that, when I was talking about purpose, that God has already created you with everything you need. You are already the creation. You are already created. And a lot of stuff that just needs to be brought into fruition is stuff that just needs to be remembered, not found. So I deeply believe that. And that's what that part of this song makes me think about. So she just goes in to repeat the chorus. I don't know, when I'm reading these things, it seems shorter when I'm reading it versus when and then it is a cadence to it, so I'm not doing the cadence and I am reading, but I don't know, it just feels deeper when you're listening to it with the music behind it. So yeah, definitely check that out. But so that's my little weekly wrap up. That is the song that I feel like is like a prayer. And since it's Sunday, like I don't know what your Sunday practice is. Mine is reflection. Mine is really being in communion with God. So if that's something that you do too, like I feel like that song is good for that. But anyway, I have to go tomorrow in like 30 minutes. I think it's 30, 20 minutes. I don't know what time it is right now. It's gonna be my birthday. I'm not doing anything special on the day of. I did that Saturday. I will be running around doing errands with my churn and my Gigi baby tomorrow. So, my day is gonna be full. So it ain't gonna really be about no celebration, but still, I'm excited. It's tomorrow my birthday. So anyway, I'm gonna go. My name is Latrice. If you're new here, here's what I think out loud. Reflect honestly and name patterns that keep us stuck. If anything here resonates with you, feel free to take what you need. If it doesn't, feel free to leave the rest. But also, if you feel like you have something of value to contribute to hear this page, feel free to comment. Let's have conversations. Let's be in communion with one another. Because whether y'all know it or not already, we family. We family. Sorry, I'm here without my lashes and my makeup on. Well, I have on some lipstick and some liner, but I ain't did all up for y'all. So that means we family. We cool. So just go ahead and get in the conversation. And I'll see y'all back here tomorrow. Also for Toli 1420, I think that's your handle on YouTube. I will definitely drop my Threads link there. Right now I got my Instagram page set on private, but I'll still put it in there for when I open it back up. I have to do this like it's a part of my self-care process to go private every once in a while. But once I make it public, it'll be there for use. And you can join me over there too. But anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow.